The third Descendants movie is almost here. It is going to come out this August, and Disney is teasing us in the meantime with a series of short story videos. The latest one is called Audrey's Royal Return. Audrey is the daughter of Princess Aurora and Prince Phillip from Sleeping Beauty. She used to be vain and shallow, but later became frenemies with the so-called villain kids, or VKs. We learned at the end of Descendants 2 that Audrey was at a spa for some rest and relaxation, as her fairy godmothers thought it was a good idea for her to have a getaway after the drama of the first Descendants movie. Now Audrey is back and better than ever. Her short story spills all the tea about your favorite VKs and what they might be up to in the new movie. You haven't gotten the full story until you see all the extra details she implied. Welcome back, villain kids! I'm Lady Blah Blah, and if you're new to Billy's channel, be sure to subscribe and put the notifications on so you won't miss any of the latest Descendants Disney Channel news. Number 9. Audrey loves sparkles, but there's more to it than just being girly. During the infamous coronation scene in the climax of the first Descendants movie, Audrey was really upset that Mal has stolen her spotlight. Ben declared his love for Mal, and they went to the coronation together. But Audrey was supposed to be Ben's date originally. Mal wore a beautiful sparkly pink dress, and Audrey was wearing a very similar style of dress. This showed that the two of them weren't so different after all. Maybe a sign that they are more similar than they thought and will soon become friends? Audrey is getting her nails done in this short story video. She is getting them painted pink with small gold sparkles. And maybe this means that she's going to wear a fancy dress in the third Descendants movie. There must be a dramatic party of some kind. It could even be a confrontation scene between the VKs and the Audrey kids. Number 8. The smoke in the video is unique. Audrey's story is told in sections, and each of the different sections is signaled by a puff of smoke. The smoke is green and full of white sparkles. It is a truly magical way to help tell Audrey's story. The smoke also mimics the neon green that is one of Mal's signature colors, as her eyes turn green when she is going evil. As we all know, Mal is one of the main characters in the Descendants series, and she is the leader of the VKs. So using green smoke in the short story video shows that Audrey and Mal will butt heads again in the third movie. Number 7. Audrey really is royalty. Audrey's robe at the spa is bright pink and has a crown over a pair of scissors. When Audrey is getting her hair done, the gold foil looks like a crown. It is only fitting that this is the moment where Audrey talks about what it's like to be a princess, saying that it's hard to be adored by everyone. We think that the third Descendants movie will focus on Audrey coming into her own and trying to claim her rightful throne. She might have gotten knocked down once or twice, but it's time for Audrey to return in style. Number 6. Ben and Mal's relationship. Audrey's story gave us another close-up of Ben and Mal's reunion scene from the second Descendants movie. The two of them exchanged rings. Their love life is complicated, though, as Audrey reminds us in the recap. Mal and Ben keep breaking up and getting back together because it's hard for people from such different worlds to be in a relationship. After all, Ben is the son of Belle and the Beast, while Mal is Maleficent's daughter. There is sure to be another threat to their relationship in Descendants 3. It will probably be another villain's interference because that tends to happen. Number 5. Or it might be Audrey who interferes. Audrey has a hard time letting go of grudges. She has a parting line as the video ends. Audrey says that Ben's going to be sorry he ever let this go. She is definitely not the type to forgive and forget. Audrey's line indicates that she'll try to win Ben back in the third Descendants movie. She had settled on Chad Charming as a replacement for Ben after Ben told everyone he loves Mal. But it's likely now Audrey and Chad Charming have broken up because Audrey clearly never really got over her relationship with Ben. Number 4. Check out Audrey's shoes. At the end of the video, Audrey declares that it's time to make her royal entrance. The robe and hair foils disappear. Audrey starts walking and there's an extreme close-up of her shoes. They're pink and have a mysterious leather symbol on them, Look closely, the symbol is a dragon. Audrey was just talking about how Mal turned into a dragon at the end of the second Descendants movie. Does that mean that Audrey will have a transformation sequence of her own? She comes from royal blood after all, so there's definitely magic in her veins. What do you think her magic form could be? Number 3. Audrey got her hair done in an interesting way. One of the final shots in the short story shows Audrey standing in front of the mirror. She admires herself. Her new hairstyle is long and straight. It has green and purple highlights. Obviously, Audrey got her hair done this way on purpose, in reference to Mal's hair and wardrobe. What if Audrey might not hate Mal as much as she always claims she does? She's actually trying to imitate Mal's style. So perhaps Audrey's new hair signals that she and Mal will have a nice reunion in the third Descendants movie, putting their fights in the past and team up against the new villain. Number 2. There is a surprising fairy tale reference. Audrey stands in front of that mirror for a while. A mirror plays a big role in another fairy tale. In Snow White, the evil queen asks her magic mirror, "Who's the fairest of them all?" That's because she's jealous of Snow White's beauty. Snow White appears in the first Descendants movie as a reporter for the Audrey News Network. She is reporting on Ben's coronation. Audrey's use of a mirror is a clever hint about what is going to happen in Descendants 3. Snow White is probably going to return. She is married to Prince Florian, so we might even see their own descendant. Do you think Snow White's child will be a boy or a girl? Number 1. Wands are important. Audrey tells us all about what happened in the previous movies. She focuses on the wand that Mal used in the first Descendants. Audrey brings it up again when she talks about the second movie. She won't be referencing that without a reason. The wand is probably going to be a key plot point in the third Descendants movie as well. That's it for today, Villain Kids. The Audrey's Royal Return short film just makes us even more excited for Descendants 3. Are you looking forward to it as much as we are? Did you notice any other fun hints? I'm Lady Blah Blah, and as always, thanks for watching. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video with all your villain friends.